everybody. Welcome to Freddie Fazbear's Pizza, The Boy That Got Away. This story begins with a little boy named Todd. He had never gone to Freddie Fazbear's Pizza before. And then one day he thought, I'm gonna ask my mom. She'll more than be happy to take me. And sure enough, he was right. His mother took him over as soon as she could. When they got into the driveway, he opened the side door and ran straight in. He had a good time. He ate some food and a bunch of soda and listened to the animatronics sing and watched them dance. It was one of the best moments of his life, he thought. But then he had to use the restroom. He went into the restroom and sat on the toilet. He ended up falling asleep on the toilet. About a few hours later, he woke up and he walked out of the bathroom to see that the lights were dimmed. He walked around trying to find people. No one was there. He walked down the hallways, checking every door and window. They were all shut tight. He kept wandering around the hallways what felt like hours, until he came across a room with 2 iron doors on either side. Then, he decided to go in. He saw a chair, a TV screen, and a telephone. He had no idea what this room was for. But then, he started hearing footsteps coming from one of the iron doors. And then he heard a sound, a kind of chuckle, if you can put it like that. He felt kind of nervous. He didn't know what to do. He looked through the door, and he saw one of the animatronics standing. He didn't know what to do. He just stared at it. Then, it started running at him as fast as it could with its feet stomping as hard. He quickly lunged back and punched the button on the door. And the door slammed. And then he heard the telephone ring. It was a man. And that man said,
Hey there. Welcome. You have just been chosen to be the new night guard. Thank you for participating in this thing, and your paycheck is going to be extremely high. I just need to tell you a few things about the animatronics. So, first off, you'll notice the 2 iron doors on both sides of the room, and you activate them by pressing the red buttons. Very easy to see. And if you hear anything running towards you, you need to quickly shut that door. It is very important that you do this. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Also, the animatronics have a rule that you can't be in the place without a Freddie Fazbear's costume. It's against the rules. So, if they see you without a costume, they'll try and stuff you in one, which I don't think that'd be very pleasant. Because once they stuff you in there, a bunch of metal rods will be punctured into your chest, leg, head. Anyway, it won't be very pleasant. So, yeah, maybe you can fool them by putting a Freddy Fazbear mask on, although they might see you without the skeleton, so I wonder how that would work. Anyway, um, another thing you need to keep in mind is the TV screen. Those TV screens are the cameras. You're going to be needing to check on them every once in a while to see where the animatronics are. Also, there is a battery next to the pictures. You will need to check on that frequently. Iron doors will use up a lot of power, so try and use them to a minimum. Yeah. So I will see you in the next recording.
What? Animatronics are gonna try and kill me? How is this? Why? He continued to think for a while. He got more and more anxious, but then he remembered the battery. He quickly checked outside of the window and then opened the door. He sat down a little bit longer to collect his thoughts. He started to hear footsteps coming from the other side. He quickly got up and shut the iron door. It was close, because as it shut, he heard a loud bang on the door. It scared him. It was Chica, one of the animatronics. Then, the phone rang again. He wasn't sure if it was a pre-recorded message or not, but anything can help at this point, right?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness, I did not believe there was anybody in here. What is going on? Why? What? How?
Listen to me very closely. You need to try and find a way to get out of there. I don't care what you do. You need to get out of there fast.
How am I supposed to do that? I'm even surprised I managed to get into this room without seeing one.
There's a storage room with an open window. All you have to do is climb to that and you're home free.
How am I supposed to get there? I need directions. Where am I supposed to go?
Okay, first you need to... Hang on. I hear something.
Hello? Hello? Are you still there? Oh no, what am I supposed to do now? He had to wait a few minutes before he could calmly get his thoughts back together after what had happened. Then, he decided to brave the outdoors. He opened the iron door. He looked down the hallway, saw nothing. He ran as fast as his feet could carry him. He eventually slipped on something and bruised his ankle. He reached over to see what it was. With as dim as the lights were, he couldn't see anything. Luckily, he had a flashlight from the room. He looked at it. It was the man. Blood everywhere. He's dead. Why? After a few minutes of thinking, he decided to keep on going. His ankle hurt, but he kept going. After running for what seemed like forever, he tripped over something again. It was a crowbar. He picked it up, thought it might come in handy, but then he realized that his leg hurt even more than before. Then he started hearing footsteps from the hallway. It was Foxy. Foxy, with those big teeth, opened his mouth wide open, raised his hook up in the air, and started running towards him. He thought really quickly about this. He took the crowbar and whacked the animatronic in the leg. Foxy fell to the ground. Then the boy tried to run as fast as he could with his hurt ankle. He quickly found a door to hide up in, hearing animatronics stepping all over the place. He quickly ran into the door and shut it and locked it behind him. He looked around for something to put in front of the door. There was nothing, except for a few boxes. But then he saw a window. So he went and climbed up the boxes, and the window was open. But just as he got it open, the animatronics broke into the room and grabbed his leg as he had his head out. He's holding the ledge by one arm while the animatronic has his mouth wide open, ready to chomp him. He quickly takes the crowbar and hits the animatronic in the face, whacking parts off of it. Then the boy quickly gets out that window and runs. Eventually he made it back to his mom's house. But no one believed him. The next day, he attempted to show people what had happened. But there was no man, no blood, and no broken door. Everything was normal. But one thing's for sure. He never went back to Freddie Fazbear's Pizza ever again.